if the Bible's written by God, that's why it has more.
You folks want to see an example of a real coward, total and complete? With these Christians, they are such cowards because they have nothing to argue with.
Well, here's the thing.
I caught this, the Bible, the only book written by God. So, of course, I had to chime in there. I said, I can't believe in this day and age, there are still morons who believe the Bible was written by an imaginary God. Incredible. I cited about the errors and so on, right? So this guy jumps to debate this Cactus 9889. God did not write the Bible himself, but the prophets of God wrote the Bible. First Peter uses First Peter, which of course I've been excoriating, because as we know, Peter didn't write First Peter, right? And then he says the King James Bible backs up everything. Now we know the King James Bible is one of the worst translations there is, right? So I wrote back, your God wasn't the only one who didn't write it there. Peter never did write First or Second Peter as well. And your laughable defense of the King James shows your credible ignorance regarding the errors and all.
But the author is God.
It says something about evolution, about fish evolving to lizards and becoming apes. They do that again. So I said, I do wish you Bible thumpers would learn about evolution instead of relying on your pulpit pimp Sunday sermons brainwashing. No, fish didn't evolve into lizards or apes, but you'll have to learn that on your own, right? He comes back and calls me a laughable, dim-witted atheist. In fact, a number of books of research on the Bible, among them studies by Dr. Wayne House. There goes a new fundy, right? Wayne House, who's an expert, says he bet that the author of 1st and 2nd Peter is Peter. Sorry, Grandpa. He calls me Grandpa. But you have no evidence to back up your claims. And I recently watched a video on evolution on YouTube by not Christians, but it's by scientists who show that fish became lizards. Oh, yeah, right. So I write back, I'll match your fundy apologist, Mr. House, with Dr. Bart Ehrman, and I'll raise your pathetic source with Dr. Seymour's Notre Dame Department of Quickities, I can't even get it out, along with William Peterson. I said other things. And I said, I believe this grandpa could probably clean his arse with you in a street fight, a-hole, so fly away to your funny source, right? So he comes back, calls me an old fart behind a keyboard making threats. Now that's funny. So are you going to provide any evidence and flap your gums? He wants me to provide evidence. And now he says there's enough scholars, plural, to say that Peter was written by 2nd Peter. So I write back, stop lying like all of you do. You're waiting for evidence. Yeah, when did you provide us with any evidence regarding your rotting Messiah who's still dead, or your mythical Bible God whom your own book portrays as a bloodlust monster? Then I and my colleagues, once you provide that, will provide evidence. And actually, only evidence you need to do is look inside your own Bible to see the incredible discrepancies, contradictions, and all. And I know you've gone from one Bible scholar backing Peter to enough ones. I went on to say about these Bible scholars and Peter and all, right? Look what he writes back. You have been reported to YouTube for threatening me, and also your videos threatening Christians with acts of violence. When in my videos have I ever threatened these fucking assholes with acts of violence? There's a difference between agreeing with someone and having a discussion and threatening people with cursing and hate and violence. What a wussy boy. His name is Cactus 9889, if anyone want to have fun with him, okay? I don't think he allows comments on his thing, and he talks about Islam being the Antichrist and all that stuff and all, right? But what a bunch of a-holes. So I guess I'll have to respond to YouTube. I don't know if they'll take it. I mean, have I ever threatened anybody? Are they pathetic? And if anything, Cactus, if you're watching, this just emboldens me even more to come after you and your ilk. I have never been so happy to have become an atheist, because you know what? There's nothing else left. You people are pathetic. You're pathetic with your apologetics, and you're whining, and you're complaining. And if you lived in the 1st century, you wouldn't survive one day. You're ballless wonders. And remember, may God be less.